And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Stoichkov! And he was there to get a vital touch. Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Çalhanoğlu, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Now here's the delivery. Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! On the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Quality ball. And here's Stoichkov. A well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I've created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up. That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
He's got all! Oh, just needed a better contact.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Neymar. Zico, and the flag has stayed down. Sporting Braga yet to have an attempt on goal. Kkkk. Çalhanoğlu. Bahia looking to pass their way through. Possession football, Jim, with seems plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Casemiro. Play to Casemiro. Pedri. Kkkk.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a Q formed in the box.
Messi. Now it's Gullit. And it's Gullit. Sporting Braga finding their passes. Alexander-Arnold. Adams. Zico is onto this. There's the shot! Kkkk. Stoichkov. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold.
Kkkk.
Shot, can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Acho que tá me enchendo o
The keeper
saco.
seems to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now that's well seen too. Casemiro. No, that was never going to make it. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Casemiro. Çalhanoğlu. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Kkkk. Pedri. Casemiro. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away.
Caraca, mano.
Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Stoichkov. Pedri. And Casemiro. Pedri. Kkkk. And here's Stoichkov. He's picked his way through. That's really well played.
Fui pra caraca.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Pô, tá amarrando o time pra caramba dele.
Could have some should haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Casemiro. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gullit. Messi receives a little big chance.
Não tem como, cara.
The dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that...
And Stoichkov! And he's had it nicked away. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kkkk. Çalhanoğlu. Backward it goes. Stoichkov. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's dribbled past his man here. Zico. Zico! The referee's awarded a free kick. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Vão dar os seus lugares a... Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Has a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição para o Braga.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Está a acontecer uma
Goes for the
substituição.
header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Dijk clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Messi! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Adams. Sporting Braga, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Sporting Braga have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and...
Mbappe! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through and all alone. And he's running through. He's got the shot away. And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sporting Braga find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they win it back again. And Hullet! Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Mbappe has it in a wide position. Oh, nice touch. Climbs up big! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Sporting Braga clearly executed that with
Pode ir embora, pode ir embora.
It only took seconds to score once the ball
Tchau.
was recovered.
Amarrou o jogo. Mas não deu certo.
Well, hello and welcome one and all.
Bora, boy.
Have you with us? As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here.
Esse começou agora.
And here's Neymar. Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full. He's got goal. Marvellous goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. Neymar has a goal!
Tô tentando.
This isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice ball, and he might be in here. And the shot! He's scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Very nicely done. Sporting Braga look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Neymar.
Nicely
A merda aí.
and he welcomes it in. And the shots! Iniesta. Pull it. Now it's Messi. Iniesta. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Zico. Zico going face to face with his great
A minha é.
cross flung in towards the middle.
A minha é.
Pull it. Pull it.
Aqui tá boa, pô. Tá rodando legal.
Thuram cuts out the pass, looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Pull it. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Aonde? Aí na tua casa? Manda ele te... Pô, manda ele jogar um melhor de 3 comigo.
No getting to it at all.
Ó.
Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Ah, na tua mãe?
3-0.
Ah, então, manda ele botar o melhor de 3 aí, pô.
Now it's Gullit. Maradona. Rafael Leao. Still no way through.
Time tem. Tem o teu, tem o do Rogério. Ele pode escolher.
On a few feathers, but well done.
Você também.
Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Gullit. Oh, what a... Can he put it away? It's there. And they are right.
Faz, pô. Tem que ser na fibra, pô. Internet.
And that will surely go down as one of the
Mas eu não...
easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Hits one. It's a goal. And surely that settles it.
Sporting Braga clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Sporting Braga lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. Gullit gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good spread.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Maradona. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Neymar. Lizarazu spots it and intercepts. Maradona. Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of
Decent hit.
Que isso, cara.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
A merda agora aí.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Caught offside that time. Lizarazu. And it's Gullit. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Que isso, sério? Pô, mano. Cara, negócio de tentar marcar de tabela é difícil. O cara quando joga na tabela, filho, é difícil mesmo. Mas, pô, você não tem um Mourinho, cara. Só que o Mourinho é contra-ataque, né? Tem que botar um estilo pra posse de bola, mano. Você tá no posse de bola aqui. O negócio tá pro passe. Eu mudei pro posse de bola, estilo de jogo. Não tô no contra-ataque, não. Entendeu? Isso quando eu perco algumas, mas por enquanto tá fluindo. Que isso? Essa nem o goleiro foi, hein? Essa aí merece replay, hein? Nem o goleiro pulou, nem jogando a luva.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round.
He's got the shot away! Goal!
Pô, mano, é aquele negócio, né? Adaptação, mano. É adaptação. Daqui uma semana, talvez, você já estão... Vocês já estão mais acostumado, pô. Isso tá relembrando muito a época do PES, cara. É porque como a gente mudou para autoblock, essas coisas aí. Aí como? Aí a galera tá reclamando um pouquinho.
Iniesta. Maradona. Lissaresu.
Eu tenho que ver você jogando mais online aí. Se for transmitir as partidas, cara. Pra eu poder ver.
He's intervened well there.
Pra saber do que você tá falando, realmente assim.
Spain appear to be
Entendeu?
happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Zico. Xavi Alonso gets over and intercepts.
Este jogo tem uma
And that's been
assistência do
intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from them.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ué, se você não transmitir, a gente não vai assistir, pô. É pra você transmitir, pô.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by
Mano,
some. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Maradona.
demônio.
Oh, that's well
Essa que ele
spotted.
tocou errado.
Now it's Messi. Iniesta.
Pô, o meu tá sem notificação pra ninguém, mano. Eu tenho que eu nem sei como colocar.
Pops him off in and wins back the ball.
Por isso que eu não consigo ver a live de ninguém.
Lead that pace.
Looking for the runner.
Ah,
Xavi Alonso. Maradona, who does have an assist to his name. And he's picked out the run. Sporting Braga have and the shot. It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Big header. And it's faded wide.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
puxou. Eu comecei estranhando, mano, mas aí, ó, adaptando, tá ligado? Mais uma eu vou pra primeira. Será? Mas é uma coisa que melhorou depois que eu mudei pro posse de bola. Entendeu? O jogo da pro passe eu mudei o estilo pra posse de bola. Tô jogando no posse de bola. Aqui, eu vou mostrar. O Raik ele tem posse de bola e contra-ataque. Aí eu mudei pro posse de bola. E senão não vai não, filho. Testar a minha formação aqui que deu certo. Tá bom.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Zico. The fullback is in acres of space here. Bit too much weight on the pass. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who showed great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good at both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone... He's gone for goal! And again! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moments have come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Zé Cruzamento. Ele é o Zé Cruzamento.
The model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Kkkk. Now it's Kkkk. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Neymar.
Ó, o adversário aí, ó. Quem tá lá na área? Parente aí, ó. O Jó.
It's off target and like quite away.
Olha lá, olha lá. Olha lá. Olha lá a safadeza. Olha lá a safadeza. Olha lá a safadeza. Mudou não, mudou não. Isso aí, ó. Filho do Jó aí, ó. Parente do Jó. É, ele tá mudando.
Really have found that they're getting more space outside, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are...
Aí não, jogador. Pô. Ali o triângulo funciona, hein?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Has another goal! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
É, mano.
That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Sporting Braga find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Gnabry. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gnabry.
Mudou o Gnabry, olha lá.
He's got tall. He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Calma aí, calma aí. Calma aí, filho. E acha que eu sou idiota? Pô, tá bolado não, puxou o cabo, puxou. É, mas chegamos, hein, rapaziada. Chegamos. Agora que são elas. Bora pegar os pro players aí. Ter volante ou mate. A formação tá dando certo, né?
Well, hello and welcome, one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are.
Acho que é a primeira vez que eu chego tão rápido na primeira divisão. Só chegava 2 semanas depois.
We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. And we're underway. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot's on here. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Now I'm inclined to agree.
Isso aqui é... Isso aqui é Pelé, hein? Essa tática não deu certo aqui não, calma aí.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not yet picked out.
And that's a throw. Looks for the finish. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better luck next time.
Kkkk providing an shooting chance. That was venomous. Messi wins the duel this time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neymar. Schneider. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Jong. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's hit on goal. Decent hit. It's a goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Vai ser posse.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to
Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yeah, a player of legendary status. And that could set him on his way. There's the hit! And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bullet. And that's another good win of the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Zico. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. He's picked his way. It's Zico! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. Just eases him off the ball. De Jong. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Zico. Now it's Messi. Araujo. Oh, delightful ball. Rijkaard. Zico. Roberto Carlos. Quality ball.
1 minute at a time.
Zico. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. He's had it taken off him. And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. And the counter is on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, Red, nice interception. Kkkk. And it's Zico. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now they can clear their lines. Neymar.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Real chance!
Caraca, a bola não entra uma.
Offside. Yes, it is. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sporting Braga have reclaimed it. That's a clean play! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Sporting Braga get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Now it's De Jong. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer. And here's Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Schneider.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 2, Rudiger.
And it's Neymar. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Number 6, Van Dijk. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There's the shot! He's got it all! And that brings up the century! Goal number 100 for one very special player. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came out.
Veio.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tá. Porra, ninguém tem esse chute, cara.
Time for a change in personnel. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Essa aqui eu não aceito, mano. O Neymar ganhar do Van Dijk, cara.
Barella. He can run onto that. And Kkkk cuts out the pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Era de primeira.
Could move up a gear here. 4 extra minutes
Pra
added on.
frente, cara.
Pirlo goes steaming forward.
Lá pra frente, cara. Fica lá no outro.
DiMarco gets it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bom, pelo menos não perdi, eu acho.
And ready to go again. And that will be the final act.
Tá bom, busquei empate.
And a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, this looks the most likely outcome.
E ó. Pô, eu fui. Pô, eu vi o Messi entrar, eu falei, pô, vou tentar enganar ele, porque tava mais pra dar o passe no homem. Mas aí o passe não foi nada de errado. Sim.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest.
Ah, então parou de fornecer o... Parou de fornecer lá a ajuda, né? Ah, não tem corte de cabelo de graça.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Eto'o. And it's Messi. Messi hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had it! They've got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos clears. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he's... Oh, it's come loose. Cannavaro. Zico. And it's Zico.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eto'o, and the shot!
Ah, fui lá, pô. Tio, mano, a tabela passa já era. Isso aí não tem o que fazer, não.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Não, garoto, sei não, pô. Não, o autobola que não foi. E a tabela passou.
Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Hits one! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sporting Braga grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Pullins, shot a goal!
A tabela passa já era, bro.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been
Era nem nele, né? No pulo de direto.
for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pull it. Great hit. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it really
Ah, você tem que adaptar a uma formação nova.
They've got a healthy number of...
Você ainda tá naquele MLE com o Roberto Carlos. Eu, felizmente, tive que parar.
Oh, take and win style.
Entendeu?
And that takes him up to
E eu upei mais Eu upei mais passe nos jogadores, entendeu? Coisa que não fazia muita diferença no outro. Agora aqui faz, eu botei passe, melhorei o passe de todos eles. Entendeu? Vamos pro negócio de passe. Só toca a bola, Zico. Pelo amor de Deus, Zico. Ninguém vai tirar a bola do cara, não.
Sporting Braga have scored 2 quick goals here.
Ah, eu toquei, mané. Eu dei a puxadinha e toquei. Ele deu o toque duplo todo.
Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves
Dei mole.
here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Neymar. Zico. Roberto Carlos. Sporting Braga
Não,
heading towards the half.
Aí, tá vendo? O cara dá o passe onde não tem que dar o passe.
And it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Ah, mano.
Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Ah, que isso, Max.
And that is wildly off target.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Isso que eu não entendo, mané. Neymar dos caras tá...
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's managed to get free.
Has been indicated.
Messi! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Ah, vou falar o quê?
That's a sharp pass. And it's Hullet.
Vou falar o quê?
The last act of the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Sporting Braga hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half.
Entendeu, Boa? Tive que abdicar um pouco do Roberto Carlos aqui de MLE, ó. Deixei o Zico aqui e upei mais passe neles, entendeu? Eu dei mais passe. Melhorei o passe de todo mundo, porque senão, ó... Agora o jogo é assim. Na antiga atualização não fazia muita diferença. Agora aqui faz. Eu ainda tenho que botar mais habilidade de passe nele. Passe na medida, passe de primeira. Eu tenho que ir lá procurar. Que não tem jeito. Todo mundo vai ter que ter uma habilidade de passe.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
Eto.
Leon.
That has not gone well. And the shot! Well now, and it's come back out to him. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, played right into his path. Kkkk unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kkkk. Oh, he's played. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force these.
Great chance!
Não esperava que ele ia dar esse passe assim.
Araujo. Kkkk.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kkkk is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, the shot could be on here. He's had a shot! No mistake! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Yeah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Very nicely done. And it's Vieira.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Eto'o is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18, Neymar. Number 22, Messi.
Pull it.
Number 2,
Yamal. Thuram gets into some space.
Number 14, Gullit. Number
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Number 23,
Mbappe.
Substitution
Has a goal!
Tá de brincadeira, mano.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Big chance! And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Sporting Braga clearly now in lead preservation mode. Into the last 5 minutes. Zico tries a shot. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zico.
Foi nada. Ele que foi no meu corpo. Ele que foi no meu corpo.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
We could be looking at a game changer.
Zico! And again! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the number on the board is 3. DiMarco. Now it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has ended up in no man's land.
Mó sorte agora.
And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, gentlemen.
What we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So many thanks to
Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
Good evening to you.
Pô, aí sim. Agora. Au, au. Agora sim. Eu preciso de você. Deixa eu tirar isso aqui. Espera.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And here's Zico, Roberto Carlos, Chouameni attempts a clearance.
Decent hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So, a breakthrough already. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland, and he's being shifted off it.
Yeah, that's tough defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Foi esse, né? Que passe foi esse, Neymar?
Neymar. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Pull it. And he welcomes it in. It's Zico! Nicely aimed pass. And they can counter here. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Wow.
First quarter of an hour gone. Haaland. Xabi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Xabi Alonso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, delightful ball. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pull it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to clear it. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Turan. And it's Messi. Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, it's Zico. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Zico. No luck with that dink over the top. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those...
And it's Neymar. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Sporting Braga really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers. Belletti. And here's Haaland. Zico. Now it's Neymar. Pull it. Always onto this. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Não é possível. Não é possível isso.
Beckenbauer. And here's Messi. Beckham clears. That's a throw. Alisson gets it away. Here's a player who has defined... He's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for a moment, time stood still. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Second period then underway. Foot in. He's through here. Now it's Torres. And it's Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Zico.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Now there's a Beckham! Van Dijk tries to clear. And here's Torres. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Looking here to chip it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Torres. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
No, that is pretty much the end of that. Priol cuts out the pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Messi. And a header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substituição para o Braga. Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sporting Braga, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shot at goal! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Braga! And they get themselves in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting Braga take the lead. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substituição para o Braga. Vieira.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tries a shot! Goal! Braga! And they're back in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! And no, he couldn't find the finish. well played, well sorted out. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Sporting Braga have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Has a go! And that's a real chance missed. Thuram is there, and he can pick it up.
Sporting Braga clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Out of play for a goal kick. Forlan.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That's an excellent interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes to add. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Decent chance! Goal! Al Hilal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mikel Merino has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Al Hilal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected.
Shot a goal! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Sporting Braga get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. No, not quite.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Pau Torres. Oh, what has happened here? It's a throw-in. Vardiol with the clearance. But it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Thuram. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. But he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there.
Carlos really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And that was very necessary. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Camavinga.
Sporting Braga are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Neymar. Zico. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Well, played right into his path. And he's gone looking for safety. It'll be a throw-in. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Beckenbauer. Sporting Braga have a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Neymar. Check, getting this one clear. Ball's gone out of play. Merino.
Look, movement creates more options.
Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Zico. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, they've got it again. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target. Zico. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. He's looking for the runner here. Right card, kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eto'o. Merino. And here's Eto'o. That is ended up in no man's land. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Hullet. Always onto this, and he's in on goal! Camavinga. Merino. He can run onto that. And the shot's on, and the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mikel Merino with the short one. Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear, and now they can spring out of defence. Sporting Braga finding their passes. That's really well cleared. And that has been cleared. Messi, and he's heaved it away, and it's half-time here. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far, goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Here we go again then.
Sporting Braga really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira, the man we've all come to watch.
Al Hilal really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Pau Torres. Neymar. And here's Hullet. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he'll shoot here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's looking to set free a runner. Kamavinga. Almost an hour gone. Kkkk. Holds beyond the defence. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substituição para o Braga. Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found the way through. Sporting Braga perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kamavinga. Foden. Terrific header. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Zico really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Al Hilal making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Al Hilal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Sporting Braga are looking to break at pace. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And that is masterful defending.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to get it clear. Conte. Saliba gets good distance on it. And it's Zico. There's the shot! Sporting Braga have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Sporting Braga clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Thuram. Well, that pass isn't the best. Conte. And he welcomes it in. Conte is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Zico. Schneider. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tar calmly anticipates. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé cuts it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but...
Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Darwin. Rivaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. He might be in here! And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Salah.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Zico looking to get on the end of this. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Perez. Portugal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mohamed Salah. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rivaldo. Zico. Neymar. No way through there. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that's a goal kick. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Neymar. Tchouaméni. Perez. No, that's been intercepted.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vieira. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chouameni. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that's a lovely exchange. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And it's Salah. Rijkaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Neymar engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit. Gullit. Beckenbauer. Now it's Neymar.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Now it's Darwin. Chouameni. And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Gullit. He's got the shot away! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Caros espectadores, para evitarem perder de vista as vossas crianças, por favor, mantenham contacto visual ou físico com elas durante todos os momentos.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Time and again they are repelled. That looks a cracking ball. Neymar. Vieira. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Zico. Zico has got himself a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Rivaldo. Mohamed Salah. Zico does well to get it back. Zico did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Sporting Braga certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Substituição para o Braga. Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares. Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mohamed Salah. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
There's the header! They've done it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So a double substitution here, both defenders.
Well, I think the focus is very much on protecting this lead now, Peter, so it seems to be the right decision.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser. Sporting Braga may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
The ball has bounced loose now. Brilliantly cut out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's gone backward here. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's being shifted off it. So what can they make of this? Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Nunez with the foul. Mohamed Salah. Half an hour gone in the second half. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Darwin. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge gives it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Tar tries to clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alcantara. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's ambitious.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Deftly away. It's a throw-in. Mbappe! Shot at goal! He scores! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's managed to get rid. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi. And here's a chance. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. And now the breakaway. And he's on a charge. He is through here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Looks for the finish. Oh, that was no routine save.
Beckham is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Oh, super ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Guardiola. So we're still where we started right now.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Hullet. And here's Neymar. Saliba deals with that comfortably. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He gets big! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Costa Curta. And the counter is on. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, they could break here. Now it's Messi. Gullit. Oh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Palmeiras upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Gullit, and it's Gullit. There's the shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Neymar. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. He's through here.
A lot of space here, a real
And
opportunity.
he's Gullit. And it's been given away. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Sporting Braga clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Good read, needed to be. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And Messi! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent.
And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Sporting Braga sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. No changes at the interval from either side. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, good take and has a goal! Oh, he's been caught on it, in he goes again! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Sporting Braga present their opponents with the best possible chance here. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Palmeiras get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off.
And the finish! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish. But he's through, it's one-on-one! Shapes to shoot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sporting Braga blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is expertly dealt with. Beckham. Neymar. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's dealt with that really well. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he put it away?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Mbappe, he's intervened well there.
798 espectadores.
Beckenbauer. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Haaland. Vieira wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Guardiola. Fiddles it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Beckham. Hernandez. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's onside. Oh, that's fabulous. Thuram cuts it out. That's a little off target. And it's Neymar. Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Real chance here. Guardiola. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! Great football, shot and save.
Bullet put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and Beckham! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Sporting Braga finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nedved running with the ball. Now it's Zico, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Now it's Hullet. Makaleli. Now it's Romario. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Neymar. Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Hullet. Oh, good ball. Shot a goal! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar.
Sporting Braga really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That looks a cracking ball. A corner it is then. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it. Nedved. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pedri, can he spark a counter here? It's Nedved! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Short changes him with that pass. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Back into the middle. Picked out brilliantly. Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Neymar. Zico in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar, and he's gone backward here. Shevchenko. That's good running with the ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, super find. Has a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Van Dijk. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Looks for the finish. Oh, it's come off the upright. Shevchenko.
Dados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The final seconds now. And Beckham! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shevchenko. Messi! It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Neymar. Zico. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Romario. Romario! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Romario. Beckham. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Santos just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Romario. Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição no time do Santos.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 26. Camisa 17.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
So we've reached the hour mark.
7.
Adams
Camisa
gets across to
11.
intercept that.
Camisa 15.
Makaleli.
Camisa 23.
Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And drive! Goal! Braga! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have...
Shevchenko! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared away. Cruyff.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nedved. Shevchenko. And he's away. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Zico. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Shevchenko. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Shevchenko. Sporting Braga can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Schneider. Oh, what a ball! Santos have it back and can go again. Nedved, it's Nedved! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Rummenigge. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Schneider. Shot could be on Nedved! So close to drawing level. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's certainly onside here. There's the shot! He can get that clear, and again! And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, important interception. And he's picked out the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. No joy this time.
Teremos 3 minutos
Nicely
de
aimed pass.
acréscimo.
Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge. Schneider. Adams. Mbappe is onto it in a flap. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to clear it. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk proves too strong. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he can clear it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Flamengo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi, this might spell... Has a goal! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, such a clever touch. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now. Terrific header! Goal! Braga! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It's Snyder! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Snyder is offering a wry smile there.
Shapes to shoot! He's hit it first time.
Mateus cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
He's had it taken off him. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Schneider, that's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zico. So what can they make of this? Mateus. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. Zico. It's run loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Hullet. Over to the left. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Messi. Vieira. Zico, who's set up one goal so far. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Nunez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Sporting Braga certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And here's Hullet. Hullet is fouled.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Hullet! And that is quite wonderful. He's got himself an absolute peach. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he was alert to it. And he is slightly undercut. Kkkk! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is good alertness. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Schneider. And here's Hullet. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And there's the end of the first half. Sporting Braga playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Flamengo get the ball rolling in the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. And it's Zico. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a quick one.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
And that was very necessary.
Thuram.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, who's got the final touch there?
Goal kick's been given. Costa Curta. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Oh, they can break here.
Works it forward, and Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's only too happy to take that back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pull it. Darwin. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And here's Neymar. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substituição para o Braga. Neymar. Vieira. Vão dar os seus lugares a... Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard makes the interception. David Villa. Mateus. Sporting Braga, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has been slung wide. Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Costa Corta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Flamengo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Zico. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Hullet. Messi. Hullet. Mateus.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And they're quick to get it back. And that is a little undercooked. Cleared away. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So off we go then. Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Luis Suarez. Here's a sharp little ball here. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi is shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Messi. Beckenbauer.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Kkkk. Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hullet. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Zico. Passes short and sharp. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Beckenbauer is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kkkk. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we're still where we started right now. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has been cut short. Now he's off and running. Now it's Hullet. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Zico. Oh, played right into his path. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, nice interception. Gets his pass away, and here's Zico. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Nicked it back promptly. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, it's come loose. And that has been clubbed away. Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Danger averted for now. Not the most accurate pass.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Little pass back. Hullet. Neymar. So what can they make of this? And here's Neymar. Looking for the runner. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now there's a fine ball. Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Roberto Carlos. It's a sweet ball, that. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Kagawa. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Sporting Braga head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
O favor de o retirar, pois está em vias de ser revocado. Obrigado.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sporting Braga have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Van Dijk clears it away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Now this could be a chance. Neymar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Hullet. Now, who's going to be first to this? Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. And here's Hullet. Cleared without hesitation. Zico. He's tried one! Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Belletti. Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Este jogo teve uma assistência
And he can
de
clear it away.
997 espectadores.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has been knocked clear. Messi. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had a hit!
It's off target and by quite a way. Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Substituição para o Braga. Neymar.
So, time for
Vieira.
changes on both
Agora
sides, actually.
mudança. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rummenigge. And it's Zico. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And it's been taken short. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. That's a nicely measured pass. And Cruyff! Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Sporting Braga, perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Cruyff. Great position here. Cruyff! He scored! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Shot a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now, to maintain it.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And it's Kkkk. And that's a superb pass. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Romario belts one. So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Stoichkov. That's an excellent interception. Just eases him off the ball. Sporting Braga close now to seeing this one through to the end. And here's Zico. Barella can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He'll try from distance. Defending was strong and firm. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Looking for the run.
That's going in strongly.
Goalkeeper's ball. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. And we're done. Sporting Braga have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.